here's a quick restring walkthrough. This is specifically if you have a string through bridge and locking tuners. Let's get into it. So things you'll need, of course, a new pack of strings. I'm using size 10s here. You'll need wire cutters as well. This is the Ernie ball wire cutters, and a string winder to tighten and loosen the strings. This is optional, but I do recommend it. Alright, so first step is to loosen all of the strings. Personally, I like to start by loosening the highest strings first and then go down to the lowest strings, just because I'm afraid of getting smacked in the face by a high string if I leave that one last and it's tight, so there's that. I recommend starting with the highest string first, but you know, to each their own. Alright, so if you have locking tuners, you'll have to go on the back of your headstock and loosen each one for each string. Locking tuners are helpful because you don't have to wrap the string around the string post at all, and you just pull the string tight and then lock it in. It helps the guitar stay in tune a little bit better. Once all of the strings are loosened and the locking tuners are loosened as well, just remove all of the strings from the string posts. After that, I recommend using your wire cutters to cut those ends off before you pull the strings through. This will ensure that you do not scratch your guitar finish as you're removing the old strings. And I'm quickly showing how you remove the strings if you do have a string through bridge. On the back is where you're going to pull the strings out. Onto the fresh set of strings. Usually they come in packs of 2 for some reason. Honestly, I really don't know why, but here is me stringing them through. Again, start from the back and pull them through the top. I prefer to pull all 6 strings through before I tighten any strings, but that's a personal preference as well. Now this is a little trick that I recommend to everyone, is using a graphite pencil and just drawing a little bit in each slot of the nut. This ensures that each slot will not squeak or buzz once you restring it, because that can be a common problem. Now we can grab the strings and pull them through the string posts. Then I pull them completely taut and then lock those locking tuners. So that's the good thing about the locking tuners, is you do not have to wrap the string around the post a bunch of times, so that's nice. And then I use the wire cutters to cut the excess string off. Before I tune up and tighten the strings, I like to pull and tug on the strings between my fingers a little bit. This helps stretch out the strings before I even tune up, so it stays in tune a little bit quicker once I actually tune up. Alright, so there's a quick walkthrough. I recommend everybody learns because it's cheaper than paying to restring. I hope this helps. See you next time!